Ready when you are, CB. Do I start in Canada or Mexico?
We didn't do Animal Kingdom.
You really hate us? This is the 24 Days of Dillo's Disney Reviews. She is Jen.
Hello.
And I am Frank, and we are well into this 3.5 week or so extravaganza where we review some of the experiences, some of the meals, some of the attractions that we had on our Walt Disney World Dillo's Diz 3rd annual meetup in November. We did a little Very Merry Christmas Party and Jollywood Nights, and then did 2 episodes there. But we wanted to spend a little more time on some of the things we did this time around.
Yeah, and look at us. We're doing it. We've made it happen. We're not sure which one this is. It might be our 10th though.
Could be. We could be in the double digits.
Look at us.
We think we have 24 of these in a list.
Yeah.
No. We'll see. Well, we'll see where we end up.
It'll all work out.
It'll be just fine. On this edition of the 24 Days of Dillo's Disney Reviews, we are talking about, well, I mean, we're going to spend a little time on half of Epcot, and whether it's World Celebration or World Eating or World Space, whatever, it is Future World. We're going to talk a little bit about Future World today.
Yeah, we don't call it anything else.
Whatever these other ones are, I don't.
No.
Whatever it is, but on Thursday morning, it is like November 6th or so. We were in Epcot. It was a glorious day in Epcot.
Beautiful.
The temperature was lovely. It was, and the sun wasn't blazing. And we did a little morning going around Future World.
That's right.
And part of that was spending time on the, what do I want to say? Do I want to say that's the west side of the park? That's the west
You
side.
turn right when you turn right.
Yeah, if you pass the ball and you go to the right.
Coming from the entrance of the park, not from World Showcase.
I think originally it's going to end up being a little heavy on the land. This is kind of like the Fate of Ophelia edition, right? Is that what we're saying?
Is that what we'll call it? That's what this one will be called, the Fate of Ophelia. And that was really top priority, by the way, is making a TikTok because it was all the rage. I don't know if it's still all the rage by the time this drops. It probably is. But, everybody's doing the land, the sea, the sky, to your hand. So, I felt like we had to do it, but I wasn't about to do the dances. I wasn't going to do that. So we did our, subdued Dillo version of it with Jeffers.
That's right. And who better to incorporate into a subdued Dillo's TikTok than Jeffers?
Jeffers, yeah.
He's here for the subdued.
Exactly.
So we were on that side of the park, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the land. But I really want to say before we do that, this is the second consecutive time I've been to Epcot where I say early in the day, "Oh, I'll come back to the Moana thing later," and then I don't. Is that a thing for people? What do you think?
Yeah, I wonder where it hits the peak popularity. I mean, I will say probably over the summer those lines seem long, which would make sense because that's a great walkthrough to do when it's hot in July. So that's nice. But for me and for us who love the views, how do you not go through at night because you got those nice views of the ball? And with the Moana and there's fountains. We love fountains.
Yes.
I mean, so it brings it all together. I love the walkthrough there. I don't love that I used to stand in some of that walkthrough and do, live presentations for IBM. That's
weird.
weird.
Zoom through the water. How did you say that?
Yeah, you could fly through the air, zoom through the water.
Yeah.
Collecting coins along the way.
You're still seeking video from the mid-2000s.
Yeah, so I've put it on TikTok before. It's probably time to put it up there again. But from the mid-2000s, I'm seeking video from Innoventions West at Think Place, the IBM exhibit, if you took a picture postcard, if you played the tic-tac-toe game, if you played the thingamajig, and you have video of it, I want to see that. So let me know.
Yeah, Jen has been unsuccessful. I have had moderate success in, say, find a certain parade or
Yeah.
parades from the
Yeah.
mid '90s. I have some content of me
Yeah.
in a Disney parade, but I have seen other YouTube videos of the Toy Story parade where I can 100% pick out me compared to others. And probably I feel like it's been a while probably since I dropped those links in a Discord or shared them or did them on a live stream at the Patreon. By the way,
Oh,
this Dillos Diz meetup
yeah.
that we had was with many of the guests of DillosDizResort.com. That, of course, is our Patreon with memberships beginning as low as $1 per month. DillosDizResort.com. But you can join for free and just get the links to the podcast episodes that week. But that $1
Mhm.
gets you into the world famous, world renowned one channel Discord. Then I
Yeah.
probably should drop some of these old Toy Story parade links into
Yeah.
I can find myself. But can you?
I mean, and the thing is, I recall video cameras being on me during the Think Live presentations. And
Uh-huh.
I know this because it terrified me that I was going to be on someone's home video and that I just lived on someone's home video of Disney World. So I know it exists. It's just a matter of if those people have digitized those videos by now.
Jen tried to take the dramatics class I took in high school, and then you took an acting class in college, did you not?
I did.
At
I
some point,
took a
you did.
theater class. Yep.
Hmm. Yeah, how'd that go?
It's great. It's all great. I took public speaking in college as well.
Hmm.
Public speaking, theater. I did the I don't did I do it? Yeah, I guess I did the drama class in high school too, right? Clearly blocking a little bit of it out.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it all went great for me then being on a mic doing presentations. And
Now you're on a podcast.
now I'm on a podcast where I have a microphone in front of my face constantly at this point daily. And and I'm just talking to people all the time and sharing my opinions.
Yeah. Oh, you want to do 24 recordings in a row? I could
Yeah.
do that because I took a theater class in college.
Of course I can. I regret let me side tangent here. Now I have to find my
This is
theater
about the land, I think. Is this
I have to find my theater professor. I did like him in at my school, but I I one of my regrets, I think. I don't have regrets. I have a few. But they're all learning experiences, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Why
of course.
regret?
Yeah.
But one thing I wish I could if I could just tweak something, it would be my monologue that I had to do in college.
Yeah.
I did that all wrong. I did it my way. Well, I'm just like quoting songs constantly here as I say these things. Where I waited to the last minute, was like, I don't know what to do, and I did like a girl interrupted
Oh.
monologue.
Mm.
Eh, no. The amount of monologues I think that I could have done based on movies from that I had seen up until that point or whatever, I'm like, "Why? Why?"
Hmm. Hmm. Girl Interrupted to show you what years Jen was in college. Right there. Name a movie where what year Jen was in college. I will say similarly though, the first acting class I took in college, I also picked a terrible monologue. Like, why did I pick this? Which was the final Kevin Costner monologue from JFK. What?
Oh,
Yeah,
right, yeah.
but like, why am I doing a film when when I want to be a theater major? Makes no sense. I learned my lesson.
There's so many rom-coms, so many things that I could have done. Ugh. Oh, well.
Here we are to talk about the land. Let's we went on Soarin'
Yeah,
and soaring around the world.
yeah.
Soon to have a time as soaring over America.
Mhm.
A salute to all airplanes, or a salute to all soaring. I don't know, but mostly America. I don't know.
But mostly putty. I
Yeah,
don't know.
mostly putty.
Yeah.
Could you do a putty Sam Eagle hybrid?
Oh, that would be good.
That'd be pretty.
They should team up.
Yeah, that should be a T-shirt, maybe. Maybe.
Hey.
maybe we'll offline about a potential T-shirt that
That
could
would be
sell.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not bad. Pretty good. Uh, we went on soaring. So, thoughts? Did you have thoughts about soaring over, soaring or whatever this what it's called? We're off to
Whatever
a
we're
great
soaring
start.
over.
This is the first we're recording tonight, and we're
There's
already off and running. Thinking ahead to soaring over America, whatever it's going to be. Did you have thoughts while you were doing soaring around the world?
Um, I think I had said we were all discussing, the changes that are coming and how we're feeling, and I think I said on the podcast when this was first announced that I feel kind of indifferent to it. I personally just like Soarin' as an attraction,
Uh-huh.
so sometimes I don't really care what I'm flying over. Like I'm just happy to be on the ride, and I think it's all a cool concept. Obviously, it's developed more and
Yeah.
gotten more high tech with like, Pandora, but a flight of passage in Pandora. Sorry, I didn't use proper terms for the animal kingdom. Um,
Malaprop.
so so and for me, Soren holds a special place as we have talked about being cast members and getting to go on some previews of rides, and Soren was a ride I got to preview as a operating participant, so it holds a special place. But, I'm always happy to be on that ride. I think the wait time had like jumped a bit as soon as we got on, which was fine though because we're all just hanging out, and so um that it's always a good time to go on that ride. Mm.
The thing that is like hitting me constantly at this point is I think it's great to have soaring over America, and that I want them to be rotated, right? Like I think we need it to go around in some way. Now, ideally, perfect world scenario for me personally is that it fits whatever is
Mhm.
going on, at that time of year. So I think, like at the Food and Wine Festival, like, oh, okay, it's around the world, but like there should be like at the very least a holiday edition of Soarin' where you like fly over the Christmas markets, or
Mhm.
you got the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree, or
Mhm.
so that could be around the world as well to
Yeah.
celebrate the holidays around. I think that should be the next incarnation. I'm already thinking past America.
Right. We're hopping over that one. I mean, and then do you just switch it out so often that really you just have the Notting Hill scene? Ain't no sunshine
Oh
when you
man,
smell, and you could just go
yeah,
through the seasons.
yeah.
You walk through and you just like fly over all of that.
That's another rom-com reference here on the
How many
24
times
days.
can I make rom-com references?
Before there was Moneyball on all our JetBlue flights, there was Notting Hill. I mean, mostly on mine, but
That's true. I
that
mean, I did, during our meetup last month, there was no Moneyball available, which also, what's
come on,
that about?
dear JetBlue.
Ridiculous. And, I'm sitting in there. That was, a certain comedian used to make a joke about, "You're sitting in the air. What else do you want?" But, on the way down, I watched When Harry Met Sally, and on the way up, I watched While You Were Sleeping. So I,
Mm,
like, rom-commed it up.
wow, nice.
You know,
Yeah, no,
what
definitely.
else?
Yeah, rom-com. Well, what's good about rom-coms on flights? Again, we're trying to tie it into Soarin'. Now we're talking about airplanes. Um, but the the rom-com, you're getting a shorter movie there. Like I think one flight a couple of years ago, I don't know, I was like, oh, I really want to watch because I hadn't seen it in the theater or whatever. Oh, now I'm now gonna blank. What the A Star Is Born with Bradley
Oh,
Cooper and
oh,
Gaga.
oh.
And like I was like, I wanted to see the movie. So I was like, oh, it's on the flight. And then I watched it going to Orlando. I was like, it's very early in the morning. It's a very heavy movie.
Very
So
intense to watch.
it's very intense.
2 marches ago, we got stuck. Ask the kids all about it, they'll tell you every detail, but we got stuck in Florida for a bit, and we
Uh-huh.
ended up on a very late night flight back to Newark, in the wee hours of midnight-ish or whatever. Mr. Snidillo decides that's the time he's gonna watch Citizen Kane. He's like, I had never seen it. I finally watched it, which is an argument we have because I'm pretty sure we could probably still find around here somewhere. I'm sorry, Netflix. This isn't true. You didn't hear this, but I feel like we have a Netflix disc still of
Oh,
Citizen Kane.
mm,
But I
nice.
watched it also in college in a film class I took. So
We're tying it all together right here.
it's all coming back full circle.
We got about 5 minutes left on this review.
We were
So
on Soarin' and smelling all the scents.
no, I think that's where I really was. It was Soren agreed. Classic attraction. Like, it doesn't matter what's on the screen.
Yeah.
The concept is great. Looking forward to the next one. Want to do more versions. I'm into rewritability of things at this point.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Mhm.
Whether we're talking Star Tours,
Mhm.
whether we're talking Smuggler's Run coming up with Mando and Grogu.
Mhm.
These are the things I look for. These is how will they try to do rewritability
Yeah.
of classic attractions.
Mhm.
So then I needed to eat, and because I was on Cosmic Rewind, and then
Yeah.
and it didn't go well, and then I was on Test Track after that, and I barely remembered the version 3 because Cosmic Rewind jarred me because I was on an empty stomach. So then we went to Soarin'. I was like, I
Mhm.
gotta eat something, and thinking like we're gonna eat food and wine, but I was like, nah, I can't, I don't have time for. I gotta eat now,
Yeah.
and so we stopped over at Sunshine Seasons. Try to say that as a New Yorker, it's totally fine.
I won't, I'll just say the land. Do you wanna use the land?
We ate in the land,
Mhm.
and in the food court at Sunshine Seasons, you know, bring back the baked potatoes from the late '80s or early '90s. This is all we ask for.
Yeah. It's
You
an
can it doesn't if somebody figured out that the baked potatoes weren't the ones grown inside the greenhouses, which I think there was the story they were selling at some point there.
Mm. Mhm.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The baked potatoes were very good back then.
Yeah.
Now you got a little food court thing. I had the Mongolian beef,
Yeah.
13.49
Uh-huh. How was
in
that?
price. It was fine.
Mhm.
Did the trick. It did the trick.
It did what it needed to do. And I brought up that I had the flashbacks too because sometimes I would eat there while working, and they had really good sandwiches. Like I don't even know what the bread was, but I can see it, I can taste it.
Uh-huh.
Um, and I don't see those anymore out available. Not that I could eat it, but I don't see it available to the
Right.
masses anymore. And really, that place is such a hit or miss. I feel like it's becoming the Tomorrowland Terrace of Epcot. Like, there are times where all of it is, like, shut down, and maybe you could grab, like, an Uncrustable and
Right.
an applesauce pouch,
Mhm.
which I
Uh,
appreciate for the kids sometimes,
yeah.
but, otherwise, there's, like, nothing really being offered, and it's like, "What's going on down here? You have all of this space to present food. Give us food here." And there's plenty of seating. People want these areas to just sit and chill out and eat something, and you gotta I know you have connections now, but, like, space out the people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I felt like, and since Food and Wine is over, we're not really going to dive into what we had in Food and Wine. We kind of made a reference on our Friendsgiving episode that it was underwhelming, some of the
Mhm.
choices
Yeah.
we made this year. But I felt like I ate a lot that day, but I think I just paced myself all day.
Yeah.
We're not going to do a review on the Connections Eatery, but having a Epcot cheeseburger on that side of the park, was very nostalgic.
I was obsessed with the gluten-free chicken
Well,
tenders,
mm,
and that's all I wanted
that's
after
true.
Jollywood and Thanks very, very it's like, "I'm
That's
so
true.
hungry, that's all I want is those Connections chicken fingers."
You have high this is not about Connections Eatery, but you have high praise for the
Yeah.
gluten-free chicken fingers over
And
there.
it could just be that because Food and Wine wasn't really a success for me, I was like, "I
Yeah,
am so hungry." Because also, while at the land, I had a cookie and a banana. I don't know what I ate. I didn't eat much because 'cause I'm like, "We're going to
yeah,
Food and Wine. This will
right.
be fine." Like, then I was like, "I'm so hungry. What can I eat? I just wanna eat."
Yeah, you had a rough go of it during the Food and Wine. Uh, but to say, I saw a post within these last 4 weeks since we were at Epcot, and somebody suggested that it was time to update the interior of the land when you
No,
walk in. Absolutely not.
don't you touch it.
You
Don't touch
leave it
it.
alone. You got bigger fish to fry.
There's plenty of other things to do. You don't need to touch it. Also, we did not go on Living with the Land because
No.
that line, a little too long. However, I'm also okay. I wish that if the parties are going to kick off this early, you got to do everything all at once because now people want to see all the things. If
Hmm.
I'm buying tickets to the parks for Very Merry and Jollywood, then now I'm in the Christmas spirit in this bubble. I want to see the overlay of Living with the Land, which I know is not going on that day.
Right. Right. No, I think there has to be a bigger discussion of when Food and Wine ends and when the holidays begin.
Yeah.
I think there has to be like it's like the meeting of the five families in the mob. Like they got to have a sit down and decide like what is happening in November
Doesn't
because
everyone understand that as non-New Yorkers?
you think that's a reference that's not hitting certain parts of the world.
I don't know. For the Sopranos fans, maybe. I don't know.
It's the final episode. Everyone's seen the final episode of The Sopranos.
Everyone has seen it.
No, I mean that's a spoiler for the final episode. By the way,
Yes.
there
Have you
might be a
seen?
sit down.
Do you see people are still doing it because I see TikToks of like, oh, my girlfriend's first time watching the end or my boyfriend, whatever. I'm like, yeah, see, people are watching Friends for the first time.
Yeah,
We're
that
very,
how I don't know how you missed Friends for 20 years, but I also saw that the Dancing with the Stars finale had the largest audience in the 18 to whatever demographic
Huh.
since the Friends finale
Oh.
21 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was about the land, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed this review. We have like 13, 14 more to do, so
Listen,
we got to get going.
here's a recap. Soren, always a good time. Hang out in the land. You get some Epcot nostalgia. Nobody touched the land. Keep it the way it is. They need to and some constant food at the sunshine, whatever it's called.
Sunshine Seasons.
And Living with the Land, the Christmas overlay, if you could start that earlier next year, that would be great. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I'm happy to get all the families together for that one. Until next time, she's Jen and I'm Frank. Bye-bye.
Kisses. The Dillos Diz podcast is hosted by Frank Cardillo and Jen Cardillo Snyder. Music produced by Matt Harvey. Logos and video production courtesy of Snidillo Studios. Dillos Diz Resort is our Patreon with tiers starting as low as $1 per month. You can visit dillosdizresort.com to learn more. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, X Twitter, and Facebook at Dillos Diz. Check us out on YouTube by visiting youtube.com/DillosDiz. Don't forget to like and subscribe while you're there. We also have merch available on TeePublic and Etsy. For all this and more, visit our one-stop shop, dillosdiz.com. Dillos Diz Podcast 2025.